I'm David Toman, author of Nootropics Expert and this YouTube channel. In this video, you'll discover the nootropic benefits of epicatechin. In this video, I'll tell you what epicatechin is, where it comes from, and why experienced neurohackers use it. I'll share with you some clinical studies demonstrating the benefits of epicatechin. I'll tell you how much and what type of epicatechin to use, any potential side effects, including certain drug contraindications, and the best type of epicatechin to buy. So why would you listen to this video about epicatechin? Because epicatechin is known for boosting energy, memory, focus, longevity, and muscle growth and recovery, and many neurohackers who use epicatechin report enhanced muscle growth and strength, increased nitric oxide production for better blood flow, and improved insulin sensitivity. Some say adding epicatechin to their nootropic stack had a substantial impact on their mental state. They feel more motivated, but not with more twitchy energy like you get from caffeine. Others using epicatechin say they have a focused mind and more energy at work and to work out at the gym. And one powerlifter, after adding epicatechin to his stack, said he now has the stamina that he has not had in years, and he feels like 27 again at 47 years old. Sound good? Now before we get started, please hit the subscribe button for my channel. It doesn't cost you anything, but it helps YouTube know to suggest this channel to someone else who may need this information too. And hit the share button so others can learn about epicatechin and how it may help them deal with their brain health issues. Now, I also do personal consultations, so if you're frustrated with trying to figure out which nootropic supplements you could use for the best and quickest results, consider getting professional help. Spend an hour with me and I'll get you back on track. You'll find a link to my calendar down below in the notes section of this video, or click on the link above if it's there, and let's start working together. So stay with me for a few minutes and I'll tell you more about epicatechin. Let's get started. You may not recognize it by name, but if your daily diet includes fruits and vegetables, you're likely consuming epicatechin, roughly about 15 milligrams a day. As a nootropic, epicatechin has been shown to provide immense potential for boosting cognitive function, metabolism, energy levels, and athletic performance. Epicatechin is a flavanol, easily obtained through your diet, and is present in tea, cacao, berries, vegetables, fruits, and cereals. A study in the Netherlands showed that older men with higher epicatechin levels in their system had a 46% lower risk of dying compared to those with lower or no epicatechin in their system. As an anti-aging nootropic, epicatechin appears to be more effective than Resveratrol and Curcumin for extending lifespan. This video uncovers the science-backed potential of epicatechin as a nootropic supplement. You'll learn epicatechin benefits, how it's used, the potential side effects, the dosage recommendations, and the best type of epicatechin to buy. Now, next, we'll talk about how epicatechin works in your brain, so please stay tuned. Epicatechin boosts brain health and function in several ways, but two in particular stand out. First, epicatechin is a potent antioxidant. It is part of the catechin antioxidant family, the same family as the more well-known EGCG, which is found in green tea. Epicatechin is only now being studied as an offshoot of the research on EGCG, which was once thought to be the more potent antioxidant. However, recent studies have shown that epicatechin demonstrates a different mechanism of action, which is unique compared to EGCG and other flavanols. A study published in Biotechnology Advances in 2018 found that epicatechin antioxidant benefits included preventing oxidative damage and endothelial dysfunction, which is damage to the cells lining your blood vessels. And the second way that epicatechin works in your brain is for learning and memory. As a nootropic, epicatechin is highly bioavailable, not 82%, and it can easily cross the blood-brain barrier. Several clinical studies show epicatechin, when used as a nootropic supplement, can boost short-term and working memory, long-term memory, and memory retention and retrieval. Epicatechin can also boost brain blood flow. Several studies have shown that using epicatechin as a supplement can increase dendritic spine density and blood capillary density. Better blood flow means more water, oxygen, and nutrients into and flowing throughout your brain, which allows for a healthier brain, resulting in a boost in cognition, cognitive function, and memory. Next, I'll share with you the epicatechin benefits for brain health and optimization, so please stay tuned. Epicatechin is a natural antioxidant polyphenol, which are present in foods like red wine, green tea, apples, berries, pomegranates, and dark chocolate. Epicatechin helps prevent free radical damage in brain cells. Oxidative stress can kill brain cells. Those using epicatechin as a nootropic report better executive function, improved memory, and faster brain processing speed. And bodybuilders supplementing with epicatechin have better muscle endurance and reduced muscle fatigue. Next, I'll tell you how epicatechin feels when you use it as a nootropic. So please stay tuned. Neurohackers who added epicatechin to their nootropic stack report enhanced muscle growth and strength, increased nitric oxide production for better blood flow, and improved insulin sensitivity. Others say that epicatechin lowered their cholesterol to healthy levels, more energy, and reduced fatigue. Many say that using epicatechin every day promotes muscle recovery, better cardiovascular efficiency during workouts, and they no longer get muscle soreness after a heavy workout. Some say that adding epicatechin to their nootropic stack had a substantial impact on their mental state. They feel more motivated, but not with more twitchy energy like you get from caffeine. Others using epicatechin say they have a more focused mind and more energy at work and to work out at the gym. Older neurohackers report that after supplementing with epicatechin say that it's easier to bend down and crouch and pick things up compared to before, which was to simply pick things up, and it was a struggle. One user said that she noticed reduced appetite, better sleep recovery, fat loss, heavier lifts when working out, denser muscles, and a much better VO2 max, which means not gassing out on runs and rides. Another powerlifter adding epicatechin to his stack said that he now has stamina that he has not had in years, and he feels like 27 again at 47 years old. Now, next I'll share with you some of the clinical research supporting epicatechin use as a nootropic supplement, so please stay tuned. It turns out that human research is critically important when studying polyphenols, like epicatechin, because epicatechin in rats and mice were not detected when tested compared to its absorption in humans. For example, epicatechin absorption in humans when taken as a supplement is 82%, plus or 5%. And your gut microbiome is a key driver of this absorption. Now, we have more animal studies than human studies using epicatechin. But the animal studies were helpful in understanding why many athletes and bodybuilders using epicatechin report improved muscle mass and better recovery time after a workout. Mitochondrial dysfunction is implicated in a broad range of human diseases. So any supplement that we can add to our stack to support our mitochondria should help improve quality of life. Each neuron in your brain depends on the support of up to 2 million mitochondria per neuron. Our daily energy is dependent on adenosine triphosphate, or ATP for short, which is produced in mitochondria. Several studies have shown epicatechin supplementation is associated with an increase in epicatechin content in muscle and brain mitochondria. Epicatechin stimulates SIRT1, which supports mitochondrial biogenesis. More mitochondria translates into an energy boost. Epicatechin protects mitochondria from excess calcium, which could lead to brain cell death if not regulated. As an energy production center, mitochondria produce reactive oxygen species, which, if produced in excess, will kill brain cells. Epicatechin supplementation helps maintain the balance in the production of reactive oxygen species and scavenging. Epicatechin used as a nootropic supplement boosts mitochondrial function, which improves exercise capacity, muscle function and recovery, and brain performance and function. A study funded by Nestec, a division of Nestle, worked with older adults to study the cognitive benefits of using epicatechin, which is the primary active compound found in cacao. The study concluded that epicatechin at dosages above 50 milligrams helped to boost executive function, memory, and processing speed. The benefits were more pronounced after 28 days of daily epicatechin supplementation. Several studies have shown the consumption of cacao and tea is associated with a lower risk of heart disease. Cacao and tea are major dietary sources of epicatechin. A study published in 2016 investigated the association of epicatechin intake in 25-year mortality in elderly Dutch men. Data was taken from the Zutphen elderly study, which was a cohort study with 774 men aged 65 to 84 years in 1985. Epicatechin intake was estimated to be approximately 25 milligrams per day over the prior 25 years. The researchers found that epicatechin intake was associated with a 46% lower risk of death due to heart disease. Next, we'll cover epicatechin dosage recommendations. So don't go anywhere. The recommended nootropic dosage for epicatechin is 50 to 200 milligrams per day. Carbohydrates in your diet may increase the absorption of epicatechin. Epicatechin is considered non-toxic and safe to use as a nootropic supplement. Published in the journal Food and Function, researchers studied the effects of supplementing with 50, 150, or 200 milligrams or multiple doses of 50 milligrams daily or twice daily for 5 days. Talking about epicatechin. This study concluded epicatechin was safe to use with no observed adverse effects. Now next I'll tell you where to get epicatechin if you'd like to try it, so please stay tuned. Epicatechin is available in tubs of powder, tablets, or capsules. A few supplement manufacturers offer epicatechin, but the one I trust and recommend is Nootropic's Depot, epicatechin 90% powder or epicatechin tablets with piperine. You'll find a link to their store and these supplements down in the notes section below this video. So that's my report on epicatechin. If you want to see links to the studies I talked about, go to Nootropics Expert, my website, and search for epicatechin, or click on the link down below in the notes section of this video. Once you're at my website, Nootropics Expert, you'll find a full transcript for this video. And you'll also find dozens of articles on all the well-known nootropics over on Nootropics Expert. Now, if you haven't already, download your free copy of Secrets of the Optimized Brain. It's nearly 100 pages and contains details on 92 of the most popular nootropics used today. And my 4-time award-winning book, Head First, the second edition, The Complete Guide to Healing and Optimizing Your Brain with Nootropic Supplements, is available. Head First, the second edition, is 962 pages and is available in hardcover, paperback, or for iPad or Kindle. You can get your copy at any major bookseller, including Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Balboa Press, Apple Books, Walmart, and others. You will find a link to these stores down below in the notes section of this video. And did I mention that Head First won 4 awards? You really need to get a copy if you haven't already. Head First is available worldwide. Now, if you're feeling frustrated and you think you could use some professional help with choosing the right nootropics or figuring out how to deal with your own brain health issues, consider booking a personal consultation with me. You'll find a link to my calendar down below in the notes section below this video. And if you want to see more videos on all the best nootropics used today, subscribe to this channel before you leave. I'll be putting up new videos on nootropics and optimizing your brain every week. Thanks for watching. I'm David Toman, author of Nootropics Expert.